Hello, my friends. Can you believe it's Power Up Week 8? I'm so excited to be here with y'all. I just want to tell you congrats. I absolutely love looking at all of your work. I love being able to see how you're working, what successes you're finding, what great things you're overcoming. Because let's just be honest, you guys, that learning how to overcome, honestly, the head game in Mary Kay it's the most important part. Do you understand that the skill of book, coach, sell, and recruit is the thing that we will do over and over and over and over again? And once you really master that, you guys, the next layer is your audience changes and you grow and you mature, but your work, lucky for us, gets to somewhat remain the same. But I just had to share my outfit with y'all today because I was really digging my little fun outfit today. So, yes, I straight up have on little brown patent leather pants. Are they not so hilarious? And my little fuzzy snuggly vest is finally cold and spaghetti. Please check out my shoes. I mean, are those not so fun? Hang on. There we go. So fun, right? Okay, you guys. So, number one, Kara Goodwin takes the cake with 55 leads, 25 weeks, 25 leads a week, you guys, is our pace setter minimum to be recognized. Okay, we are week 8. This is game season. This is game on. Crystal Clark with over $1,000 a week, 1703 to be exact. Marcy, Jessica in the 900s, Ann Stone in the 800s, Brandy in the 700s, Michelle 657, and Kaylin 530. You guys, congrats on all our 500 plus weeks and our new bookings. JPF and Ann crossed the line. And you guys are 5+ faces, Ann Stone and Kaylin. Congratulations. You guys, I want to challenge y'all. Let's slay the 5 and 5. 5 and 5, 5 and 5, 5 and 5. Okay, now here's what I'm going to take y'all back to for just a minute. Okay, I want you to remind you. Can I tell y'all something? I want you to go back to your Thanksgiving table, or I want you to think for just a minute like of a Thanksgiving feast. And I want you to think of this like amazing, beautiful table, right? The table is set. There's stuff, there's plates, there's a charger for your beautiful Mary Kay china to sit on, a gold charger maybe, that's like the little hard placemat looking thing. And then there's a placemat underneath that, and it's just a beautiful display of food, right? Pull up your seat. Pull up your seat. Pull up your chair, because you're invited to the table with me. You're invited to the table. You guys, the blessing of Mary Kay is we're all invited to sit at the buffet table. You're not too broken. You didn't mess up too much. You didn't miss too many opportunities. You didn't lose. You didn't walk away. You didn't quit when it was hard. You have continued to press on, and you're growing. I saw one consultant post this week, I'm not starting over, I'm starting experienced. You guys, that is one thing that I want you to know, that sometimes you're going to step back and you're going to have to try again. Y'all, if you follow college football, you saw this week the upsets, like who was supposed to win. Honey, they didn't win. And who thought was going to win, they didn't win. And the rankings didn't happen like they thought. Why? Because it's the mental toughness. The teams that show up with the mental toughness, it's something that we are drilling in our big boy who loves sports. He loves to play sports, and talent's not enough. Y'all, the God-given gifts and talents that you have, that's not all you need. It's the grit. It's that push through. It's knowing how to get up, grit your teeth, dust your knees off, and do it again. That is the piece of Mary Kay. When I see a girl who, when she gets pressed in the corner, she comes out swinging. She doesn't fall and cower and hide, because Mary Kay will teach you how to rise up. And so today, I just want to invite you to the banquet table. I want to invite you to pull up a seat. I want to invite you to join me at the most beautiful, most amazing banquet table I've ever sat or stood in front of. Because you guys, the blessing in Mary Kay is it's not for the chosen few. It's not. It's for the few who choose. It's for the few who choose. You don't take what you get in our business, you guys. Rather, you go get what you want. One thing I've taught my directors for years is a word that, and people don't like the word manipulate. People hate that word. They think it's negative or whatever. And I say, learn how to manipulate the numbers. You see, in Mary Kay, you have to learn how to go get what you want. And the way that you do that, the way that you recruit 3 new people before the end of December, or 5 new people before the end of December that are your personal team members, is if you want 3, you do 5, 10, 15 interviews. If you want 4, you do 5, 10, 15, 20 new interviews. And if you want 5, if you want a gold medal this month, then I highly recommend that if you want to change your business, you get 3 gold medals in a row. Kathy Halou, millions and millions and millions of dollars earned in Mary Kay. You guys, like 18 million, I think, with her retirement. I mean, I would say she knows what she's talking about. She would always say, 3 gold medals in a row will change everything. 3 gold medals in a row change everything. Sure, that's easy for me to say right here. But you guys, the deal is 3 gold medals, the result of that comes from 25, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 interviews where you sit down, not just say, hey, girl, you'd be so good, America. Watch this video. Let's talk about it. But you sit down and say, tell me a little bit about you. I'm going to tell you about me. Here's the way we earn our money, Mary Kay. Which one of these things most appeals to you? If you said yes, what would be the best blessing and perk for your family? What do you think? If your time and money were not an issue, what wildest dream would you be living 1 year from now, 5 years from now? How are you going to do that? How would you build your dream house? How would you take your kids to Disney? How will you go sleep in the ice castle overseas in, there's one in Ireland. I think I saw my friend post. Her Mary Kay business took them to the ice hotel in Switzerland. Excuse me. The ice hotel. The whole hotel is ice. Like, that is so cool. It's so cool. You guys, if I ask you right now, what is sitting on your banquet table? What is it that's sitting there? What are the things that without Mary Kay, they would only be a wish? They would only be a, well, that's good for them. Is it a lake house? Rebecca Graham, right? I remember that conversation. I remember Rebecca Graham telling me about driving around on the lake and looking at all the beautiful homes and thinking, oh, that's so good for them. I'm so happy for them. And then there was a day when she thought, I could give that to my family if I really wanted to. But you got to pull your chair up to the table. You have to participate in the buffet to enjoy the taste, right? Y'all, we got to pull up our chair. You pull up your chair by getting involved in the conversation. Y'all being here today, you plugging in. I'm sitting here literally looking at 22 of you who have consistently turned in your beast mode sheet. That to me says more than you will ever know, good, bad, or ugly. It don't matter. You are showing up and you're being accountable. And I just want to say thank you. Last week, Michelle Covington, JPF, Ann Stone, Kim Wilson, Alice Patterson, Kaylin Haynes, Cindy Burt, Sonia Messer, Darcy Myatt, Kara Goodwin, Crystal Clark, Michelle Lawson, Shannon Jordan, Michelle Duncan, Katie Elliott, Marcy Rodriguez, Brandy Reynolds, Michelle Cheatham, Cynthia McRae, Maggie Snyder, Heather Smith, Gina Stanley, Teresa Latham. Thank you. Thank you for doing the pieces. You guys, I want to tell y'all something right now. My question for you was, what is on your buffet table? What's on your banquet table? What are the things that you want? What's the thing you want most next? And then how do you take that big thing, the big thing, the director suit, the red jacket, and then figure out a doable daily action? Because here's what's going to happen. Let's say that your doable daily action is 2 bookings a day, or 1 face a day, or 1 sharing appointment held every day for 30 days in a row, non-negotiable. You know what's going to happen is the more you start to see yourself get into action, the more you will want to do, because you will see the results. Results are motivating. And lack of results can also be frustrating. But here's the deal. When I go into something new, I always make a decision that I want to give it a chance for 90 days. I want to just give it a chance for 90 days, because you guys, sometimes like the first time it's like, I'm not really sure about that. Then you try it again, it's like, but by the third time, by the third 30 days, by the third month, by the third attempt, you're kind of going, all right, this is working or this is not. Here's what I'm seeing during this quote unquote season. What I'm seeing is we try it for 1 minute. This booking attempt didn't work, or my appointment didn't hold. And so I get on another bandwagon. I want to challenge you for the next 90 days. You guys, we're only on week 8. This is week 8. Y'all have finished 7 weeks of work. When we get together next week, we'll be at 2 months into Pacesetters. How have you progressed? What difference have you made in the lives of others? Has anybody else pulled their chair up to the banquet table with you? Because guess what? There is room at my table for all of you. There is room at the director table, not the consultant table. There is room at the director table for you. And I am looking, Holly Lowe is looking for 9 more directors. My goal is 25 directors by seminar. That is 9 leaders. We're 9 leaders away. And y'all, I had a consultant ask one time, what do you mean when you say December is the deciding month of whether you're going to be on stage or in the seat at seminar? Y'all, it will have been 365 days, 3 times by the time we put our little heinies in the seats at seminar since 2019. I just want to tell you, Mary Kay will blow your mind at seminar 2022. I hope you will make a decision to get yourself on the stage. Many of you are working on your diamond rings. Many of you are working on that diamond bumblebee. That pink ring from Mary Kay is like breathtaking for quarter sales. What would it take? What would it take for you to finish the bling? What would it take? What would you have to do? I'm watching consultants who are brand new have $500 a week, $500 a week, $1,000 a week, $800 a week, $500 a week, $500 a week, week after week after week after week after week of Pacesetters. Do you know what that says to me? They're booking, they're coaching, they're selling, and they will be team building. I have no doubt. We have new red jackets as a result of this Pacesetters program. You guys, since you've been in Pacesetters, some of you slayed your 30-day goal. Some of you are almost done with your 60-day goal. You are closing in, and we are closing in the 20th. So we're going to have this one today, and then a week from now, the 14th, our 60-day goal. Check. What are you doing to slay the goal? You guys, what happens to us is as we see the deadline coming, a lot of different things happen. Some of us want to go run and hide under the covers. Some of us want to go and fight like to the death to make it happen. And so, what I want to challenge you to do, I saw somewhere that someone said, I asked when you tap the brake. And the comment was, because I see the deadline coming, it makes me nervous. Okay, that's good. Keep that feeling alive, but allow the deadline and allow the finish to be a moment that you close your eyes and you see it as done, and you live in a two-word phrase that is probably one of my favorites, and it is called blind belief. You live in your mind as if it is done, and then you rewind and walk out. Today, if I was guaranteed 100% that I would finish my 60-day goal, what activity would I have to get done today? Y'all, that is how I lived my Mary Kay business. That is how I was able to have raving success in Mary Kay. That is how I was able to earn lots of pink Cadillacs. Mary Kay's deposited they have laid $2 million in diamonds, prizes, cars, trips, almost $3 million. Actually, to be honest with you, if I count it all, and sales, almost $3 million on my banquet table. What do you want on your banquet table? Do y'all know making money is like losing weight? Okay. So or like exercising, just because I exercise and get fit, it doesn't take anything away from anybody else. Or just because I gain 20 pounds, it doesn't affect anybody else. So if I become a Mary Kay millionaire and you become a Mary Kay millionaire, it doesn't take anything away from anyone else. Understand that there is enough banquet tables. And if we run out, I'll buy some more. I want you to believe, and I want you to comprehend that there's a baby girl that's born every 3 seconds. Every 3 seconds. So since we've been on here, 17 minutes and 20 whatever seconds, lots of baby girls have been born. So guess what? I've been in Mary Kay 20 years. Guess what happened the day I signed my agreement? At 21 years old, however, 20 years old. And I didn't think about those little bitty girls. But guess what? Those little bitty girls, they turn 18, 19, 20, they're 30. They grow up. So the women that you're working with now, they have daughters and granddaughters. And you guys, if we want there to be a Mary Kay around when our daughters or daughters-in-laws or granddaughters one day come knocking on the door and do like I did, Grandma, guess what? I'm selling Mary Kay. The day my grandma was diagnosed with cancer, I was picking up my free Mary Kay card, and I got to be the one, because I had the flexible schedule. I got to take her in my free car to all of her chemo appointments. I got to be there with her. And you guys, it might seem trivial or crazy or whatever, but she was so excited that I sold Mary Kay. They called her Sarah Kay in her Sunday school class because she always had many hand creams in her purse. Y'all, we never know the impact and the joy that our success brings other people. Understand that you crossing the finish line gives someone else permission to cross the finish line as well. So I want to encourage you to stop shrinking back. I want to encourage you to embrace the amazing that you are. I want you to quit thinking of what you're not, quit wondering, what if, quit going back to the places where you didn't do what you said, where you failed miserably, because guess what? Yesterday is gone. It made you who you are today. Appreciate the lesson and leave the loss. Appreciate the lesson and leave the loss. And as you move forward today, I want to challenge y'all, suit up, put on your armor, and go warrior on, brave girl. I want you to go and build a life that you love by your work, by God's hands at work in you. God's hands at work in you. Okay, hang on one second. I want to see if I can find this one little poem. Oh, I can't think what it's called. I'm going to have to find it and I'll have to post another message about it. But you guys, when we are more powerful than we can possibly imagine. And so as you lean into this holiday season, it's really easy to think, oh, I just want to snuggle up and watch Christmas movies. And that's fine. You can put it on your calendar. Schedule the Christmas movies with your kids. If that's what you want to do, schedule the Christmas movies. But if you want to build a life for your kids and your family and your June 30th finish line, your June 30th self will thank you if you'll get after it in December. Get after it. Get on target. Get ahead. Finish early. Race on. Pull your chair up to the banquet table and let's devour the activity in front of us so that when we're pressed against the wall, we can come out swinging because we're nourished. We're filled up, you guys, and we're ready to rock and roll. Don't forget to post your takeaways. Congratulations to all of you. I just love reading your takeaways. I love someone commented shoulder taps. Where are you tapping the brakes? The shoulder taps of like, hey, you need to talk to her. You need to talk to her. Right? So you guys, I just want to encourage you. I want to encourage you. Here's 60-day goals. Are y'all ready? Resetting this goal based on mental shifts, growing my personal team leader, 3 new active, hit my star level, 5 team members, DIQ, red, star consultant, team leader, 10,000 toward my car, diamond star, new team member. It was my first star, but I finished. Star, 8 active, DIQ, star consultant, new leads, 15 faces. Where are you tapping the brakes? Discouragement. You guys, be encouraged. Allow yourself to be encouraged and let your dream pull you. Spend time every single day. Read your affirmation. Write down what you're grateful for and live in the moment every minute of, all right, how am I going to feel when I finish my goal? What is that going to feel like? Now, how can I wake up today and live as if it's done in blind belief that I don't know how it's coming together and I don't have to know how it's coming together. I just believe that when I do the work, God will take care of the rest. I challenge y'all as we lean into week 8, power up, my friends. Thank y'all for plugging in. Thank you for being a part of this. You make my day. I love my Tuesday power up with you guys. And I hope y'all make it a powerful, powerful week 8. Let's be great in Pacesetters week 8. Love you guys.